it's my turn. You say you've always been a little bit shy, but I can put an end to your fears, honey. Let me show you a place where you gon' wanna move your feet until they start to bleed. DJ, take it away. Tonight is all for you and me. So baby, spin and let the music begin. I know you feel it within. So go ahead and just spin. Just spin for me. Won't you spin? Don't let the doubt in you win. I know you feel it within. So go ahead and just spin. Just spin for me. Won't you? I know it's hard for you to give it a try, but you are not alone. I'm here with you. I think you owe it to this beautiful night to lose all your control. Do it for you. Let me show you a place where you gon' wanna move your feet until they start to bleed. DJ, take it away. Tonight is all for you and me. So baby, spin and let the music begin. I know you feel it within. So go ahead and just spin for me. Won't you spin? Don't let the doubt in you win. I know you feel it within. So go ahead and just spin for me. Won't you? Don't be afraid. Just let go of your fears, 'cause you know you can do it, baby. Dance them away. Now you know how it feels. Now you know you can do it, baby. And let the music begin. I know you feel it within. So go ahead and just spin for me. Won't you spin? Don't let the doubt in you win. I know you feel it within. So go ahead and just spin for me. Won't you? Maybe I was confused, or did you feel it?
Hello there and welcome to the stream. Today we are back with another stream of our Ultimate Decades Challenge, and we are in the year 1336, and we have a lot on the agenda for the day. We are starting out our year with the loss of our founder, Ernie, and that is going to be a somber time for our main household. As we well know, he has been with us since well, not the beginning, but for a very long time. Since what, 1280 or something like that? And so, well, not 1280, 1287 I think is when we put it in, or something like that. I can't remember. Eduart was born, when was Eduart born? Eduart was born in, let me take a look. Eduart was born in 1303. So Ernie was a teen in the 1300s, so he's been with us since the 1300s as a teenager, and he is now obviously passing away. And yeah, it's just, he's been with us for a long time, and since the beginning we have obviously had him with us, and now we are going to be losing him, and so it is a somber time. And so we have to discuss some things with the family and figure out what we're going to do with this family, because as we know, Eduart had lost his wife and now he's losing his father. He's going to be alone raising his 3 children. We have to figure out what we want to do with that. Hi Tracy, how are you doing today? So we need to figure out what we're going to do with this family now that he is going to be raising his children alone. I had kind of decided I wasn't going to get Eduart remarried, but I don't know if that's the right plan or not, so I'm going to put it out to you guys. What do you think we should do as far as Eduart goes? Do we need to get him remarried so that he can have someone to help him raise the kids? Or should we just leave it be? I don't know what we should do. So I'm just going to throw that out there for you guys to decide. But we are going to be losing Ernie today, and we have a ton of birthdays in this stream that we have to get through. So let's go ahead and take a look at our spreadsheet, and that way we can look and see what birthdays we have coming up. So if we take a look at our spreadsheet, let me take a look here. Why is it not wanting to show you guys? There we go. So if we go to now, let me scroll down. We are here in 1336. We have Idonia Ledford is going to be aging up to a toddler. Simon is aging up to a toddler. Annabelle is aging up to a toddler. And Joan is aging up to a toddler. Tatum is aging up to a preteen. We have Edith Arundel, which was Henry's wife, aging up to an adult. And Scarlett and Bernard McGrath are aging up to an adult. So we do have a lot of people aging up in this year. And then we have Ernie that is dying. So I did do a little bit of changing with our aging again. I know. Don't even get me started, but I have been doing a lot of tweaking off of camera here, trying to figure out what the best way is as far as our family and what is best for them. And we were just losing so many people as adults. We were losing about half of our adults, and I thought, you know what, I don't necessarily like that we're losing our adults the way we're losing them. And so I was like, we are going to take a look at this, and we're going to try to get them back. And yeah, let me see if I can get my camera working here because it's not wanting to work. Give me a sec. Gonna make me massive for a minute, but let me just zoom this down here. There we go. All right, so we had obviously you know, gotten to the point where we were losing a lot of adults, we were losing a lot of babies, we were losing a lot of Sims in general, and I thought, you know what, there's got to be a better way for aging. So I've tweaked our aging a little bit in the sense that I took us back to babies and infants, and so I've changed this up a little bit. For birth, we still roll a 1. For babies, we're going to roll a 1, 5, 10, 15, and 20. For infants, we'll roll the 12, 16, 18, and 20. Toddlers are the same. Children are the same. For now, we have preteens, and we'll roll at preteen stage, and then we have teens. We won't roll at the teen stage. Now for a young adult, we will roll. But when we roll, if they die, we're going to roll a dice to see when they die. And so we'll see how many years that they are actually going to live. And then they'll die within that time frame. They won't die automatically. And then for an adult, we'll roll. And if they get an even number, they'll live. And then if they do get an odd number, we'll roll the dice to see how many years they are going to get before they die. And then for elders, we'll roll a d20 to see how many years they get with us. So it's going to give us a little bit more time with our Sims, and hopefully give us a little bit less death. I mean, we're still going to have quite a bit of death in the game, but maybe not as much. I don't know. I had been talking in the comments with Higglety, and this is her aging system that she had adopted in hers, and I really liked the way she had it set up, and we had kind of been talking back and forth, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to give her aging system a chance and see how I like it, and we'll just do that. So we are going to be doing that for now and see how it goes. So that is the new aging system for our Sims. But that all being said, we're going to go ahead. We're going to jump in, and you asked me how I'm doing. I'm doing pretty decent. I can't complain. It's going pretty good so far today. It's still kind of early yet in the day, so, you know, but so far so good. Thanks for asking. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in. It is only 12:42 a.m. in the game, so I don't want to just like jump in and kill off Ernie. We do know that he has to die today. But we're going to go ahead and give him a couple of hours in the day here and let him have a little bit of time with his family. We're not just going to jump in and kill him off right away, because I just think that's just not really, you know, the best plan of action. So we're just going to check in with everybody and see how their needs are. It looks like he is kind of tired, probably because it is the middle of the night, and so he probably needs a little bit of rest. Everybody probably should be in bed, so I'm going to go ahead and queue up and let them get a little bit of sleep. And then when they get up from their sleep, then we will go on about our business for the day. What are you doing? He's out here playing in the water. Okay, well, he's needing a little bit of fun in his life. Eduart is extremely stressed. As we know, he's going through a little bit of a midlife crisis. Because he is kind of fed up with life right now. He is really stressed out with the fact that he has lost so many children. He just lost his wife, and he's kind of like, I quit on life. And as I had said in the last episode, he can't quit on life because he has children that need him. So he's gonna have to suck it up and make do with life and just get a grip. But he is struggling right now. He really is. And that's why I'm not really sure if maybe we should go ahead and get him remarried so he can have help or not. I'm really undecided about what we should do with Eduart. And like, part of me thinks that maybe he should have a wife to help him with the kids. But then again, like in about next year she ages up to a preteen, and then she's going to be getting married soon and moving out. So I mean, his kids are getting older. It's not like they're babies. So I don't know if we should get him married or not, because his kids aren't super tiny anymore. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're getting older. You approve. What do you approve of, Higglety? The aging system? I'm glad you approve. Yeah, I just don't know. I think that if his kids were like really, really little, then it would make more sense for us to go ahead and get him remarried. But now they're getting older, so it's kind of like we're getting him remarried for what? Just to have a companion, I guess? So I don't know. I'm just really, really undecided on what we should do for him. So what do you guys think? He needs to go to the washroom, I can tell you that. And Alda is really upset right now because she's got on some filthy clothing and her clothing is disgusting. It's well past time to do a load of laundry. So we love that. And also she has a loose tooth, so she's like really upset about the fact that she's got a loose tooth right now. And she's feeling a little bit hungry. We are going to have to get Eduart in here to cook some food for the family. Because then they can eat something. Usually Ernie does most of the cooking in the house, but as we know, we're going to be losing him today. So Eduart's going to have to step up to the plate and start doing things for his family that he normally wouldn't be doing. So this is going to be very, very interesting to see. Yes. How old is Eduart? How old is Eduart? That is a good question. Eduart, how old are you? Let me take a look. Eduart. Eduart was born in 1303. And it is 1336. So that makes him what? 1336, 1303. So what? 33, right? Hello, Serenity. How are you doing? You guys are making me do math, and my brain is not working today. He's still quite young. I mean, he just aged up to a young adult, I believe. No, he just aged up to an adult. Because that's when Grace died. But that was before I changed my aging system. So I don't know if that kind of screws things up either too, right? I don't know. I am doing well. I am doing good. Look at them being cute. Aww. Okay, did he cook something for them? Okay, he did. She should probably grab a serving of this because she was the one that was hungry in the first place. So go ahead and grab yourself a serving. And while you're at it, you can grab a serving because you're hungry too. Truth be known, everybody should probably get up and grab a serving of this. You're definitely hungry. So go ahead and get yourself up and you can grab a serving of this as well. Yeah. So he's 33 years old, and I mean, he's quite young. He probably would want somebody to spend the rest of his life with, because he's going to still live for a long time, but, or at least I hope he still lives for a long time. That being said, next year is the 100 Years' War, so who's to know if he is going to live for a long time or not. He may very well end up being drafted into the war, and I mean, we still have that to look forward to, and the plague, and all of those fun things. So, I mean, will he live for a long time? Who knows? But I hope that he lives for a long time. My biggest concern was most people remarry their Sims because they want them to have someone to help them raise the children, but his children are almost raised. With the exception of little Gregor here, his other two are very close to being teens. And obviously once they're teens, we marry them and they move out on their own and start having families of their own, and so he wouldn't need anyone to help him with Alda and John. He really would just need help with Gregor. So, but I don't know. I'll leave it into you guys' hands. If you think we should get Eduart remarried, say aye, and I will get him remarried. We will find him a wife. And if you don't, if you think that he's good by himself, then we'll just leave that. But he is definitely about to be on his own because this is his last day on the sim world. So, he's going to be passing away of old age today. Or within the first 3 months of this year, right? So he's just going to have a little bit of a conversation here with Alda and pass on a little bit of wisdom to her and just be like, you know, you got to take care of your dad. And she's going to be like, yeah, I know. And he's like, no, really, you're going to have to take care of him. He's going to tell her, you know, you're my favorite. And, you know, you have to make sure that you take care of him, and things are going to be really hard on him, and he's going to really need your help. And she's like, why are you talking like this, Grandpa? And he's like, I'm just making sure that you know that you have to do what's right by your dad, because things are going to be, you know, hard on him, and I'm not going to be around for forever. And she's like, well, I don't like you talking like that. And he's like, well, it's just the finality of things, you know. People don't stay around for forever. Spotted Cow's been unhappy and wants to leave. You know what? That's because I always forget we have a cow. So that makes sense that Spotted Cow would want to leave. We'll get Alda to come out and take care of Spotted Cow, because Spotted Cow is disgusting and probably needs a good, you know, clean and a feed. And oops, I always forget we have a bloody cow. Why do I do that? Could you change the age? It would make him in his 40s. Could you change the age? It would make him his 40. What do you mean? you mean, Tracy? I mean, he was born in 1303. It's 1336 right now. I mean, I've changed the aging system in the game as of for now. But, like, technically they get, like, 80 years as an adult. So they are going to live a long time. I'm going to get him to come out here and collect his honey and his beeswax and let him do that fun stuff because, you know, he is our beekeeper. And I think he would want to come out here and take care of his bees. You know, get stung by them, all that fun stuff. We love that. Look at him. He's like, these bloody bees. He never did quite get bonded with these because as we know, these are the new bees because we have this new house and everything. So he never did get a chance to get bonded with these bees. So they are not happy with him being in their hives. But he's like, I'm trying, bees. I'm trying to make friends with you and you're just not having it. And unfortunately, you know, he's persistent. He's not letting it get him down. He's still very energized and happy about it. Eduart is super tired. Alright, John's just getting himself something to eat. And I'm going to let Alda go ahead and take care of her needs here.
Oh, intelligent.
Why are you so sad? Oh, you're happy now. Okay, we love that.
Whoa.
The kids are past their worst death rolls, but my fear would be you might still lose one or more of the children, so it's a bit of a gamble if Eduart doesn't have any more kids. Okay, so I need to get him married and have more kids. Alright. I guess my concern was, like, he had already tried and had, like, 15 kids with Grace, and, you know, but we can always get him remarried and we can try for more kids. All right, so that being said, we need to get him remarried. We have some Sims that were put into the gallery by Leah Maria. She had made a couple of Sims for us, which is really great. I was hoping you guys would make us some Sims for the save file and we could put them in the game because I love seeing you guys' Sims in our world. So she made a couple of Sims. So we have a couple of ladies that we can maybe see if he can get on with them. So we'll see if he likes them. It's like 9:17 in the morning, so it's like January right now of the year. And I'm not sure when the best time to take Ernie out of the world is. But I guess if we're going to try to get Eduart into somebody, like liking someone, we should probably get on that. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're going to let Ernie pass away. Oh, I hate it. I just hate it. But, you know, I guess there's no time like the present. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to let him pass away by elderly demise.
Yamal. Olaba.
Let's go ahead and get Eduart up so he can at least come out here. Oh my gosh, poor John. He is just going to be scarred for life. First he saw his mother die. Now he's witnessing his grandpa die. Or, no, that's Gregor. Like, he is just being traumatized in the worst way. Like, this is the second death he has witnessed. I feel so bad for this little child. He's like, are you kidding me? I've lost another one. Oh my gosh. The poor, poor thing. Okay, could you go out here and see that your dad has passed away? Oh, they're all coming out. They're all like, Oh my gosh. Except Alda, she's up here angrily playing with these dolls. Okay, that's fine, Alda. You just do you. She's like, I don't have time to be worried about what's going on. Oh, he took him quickly. Alright, we're going to engrave this epitaph for 1300. Oh, that's not right. 1300 to 1336. And we'll put it in our inventory. And we will take it to the church where we will place him next to his wife. Which is so sad. Let's go ahead actually and travel and do that now because otherwise I'll forget. So we'll go to the church and we will place his tombstone there in the church under his portrait where his wife has been placed. So I have a cemetery where I've been placing the family members, but the heirs are in the church in like a vault, I guess you would call it. And then I suppose we will have to get Eduart to go and meet those ladies and see about them. Possibly, maybe he'll like them. I don't know. All right, so we're going to place Ernie here next to Eileen. And we will let him strengthen his connection here. And then as you can see, I already have placed Grace here in our section where we will obviously put Eduart when Eduart passes away.
Emphalinus, Seraphi,
All right, so he has placed his father here next to his mother, and he is just going to go ahead and contemplate life and death and just think how short life is. He's thinking, I can't believe that, you know, I've lost my father, I've lost my wife. What am I gonna do? Like, you know, he's freaking out. Honestly, he's freaking out. Thinking to himself, like, I could be next. And I've got these children that I have to take care of. What am I going to do? No. Eduart. Ernie was only 36. 1300. Yeah, I guess so. He was, yeah. That can't be right, no. I don't think that was right. No, he wasn't born in 1300. He was a teenager in 1300. He was born in... I'd have to look up the family tree. Hold on. Let me pull up Family Echo. I think I just engraved his epitaph wrong. But good catch, Higglety. Good catch. Ernie was born in 1287. I was like, well, no, he's on my spreadsheet as 1300, but no, that's not right. That's not when he was born. He was born in 1287. He was still pretty young to have died, but again, that was based on before I had changed our aging over. So he died before, like, he rolled to die before I changed the aging over. So yeah, he kind of died a little young. All right, we are going to go ahead and we're going to travel now to let him go meet those ladies, I think. He was born earlier. He was. All right, so they live here next to the monastery. So we're going to go over here and we're going to go and meet these two ladies that Leah Maria created for us and see if he gets on with either one of them. I think he's going to be really, really sad. I don't know that he'll be able to romance them because he did just lose his father. But we can at least see how he gets on with them and he can go ahead and meet them. And then we are also going to need to roll for Idonia Ledford and see if she is going to be able to age up to a toddler today. So we have another roll that we are, well, not another roll, but we have a roll that we have to do to see if she's going to make it. So fingers crossed that the dice are going to be kind to us today. But these are the two ladies that Leah Maria created for us. So we have Rose Larkin and I think it's Nolly Barlow is how you say her name. So I'm just going to go ahead and get him to do a respectful introduction to both of these ladies. And he's like, hello, how are you? And she's right away telling him about her woes. And he's just like, oh, okay.
Camus band trip.
Tell a story about mermaids? Okay, well. They're going to discuss the nobles.
Boom! Grina Hispala, Sawada, Nuloi, Shupaza Esinoi, Fripisha, Quaba, Freebe Marble Sword, eh?
So obviously he's just having a little bit of a conversation with Miss Nolly here. They are having, you know, a conversation about the nobles and the liturgy and talking about the kingdom and things like that. And he's just trying to get to know her a little bit. They're discussing things about the market. Hey, well, why is he upset? Like, what's wrong with him? These demonic creatures, I'm telling you, Sir William was attacked by these creatures during his last pilgrimage. That's why he stopped traveling by ships, he told her. He's telling her all these tall tales. He has an intense desire to be more creative in life. Okay, where are you going? He's getting in line to go to the washroom. Something is clearly upsetting his stomach. It's probably the fact that he is lost his father and he is realizing that life is so short. Where are you going, sir? Okay. He did not, he did not have very much chatting with them, did he? Where is their house door? No, it's not there. How do I get into their house? Knock on the door. Go and chat with them, Eduart. He's like, I'm just tired. I just am so depressed and my life is just in shambles. I have to figure out how to take care of these children by myself. And I'm so depressed and I've just lost my father and now you're wanting me to meet these ladies and I just don't know if I have it in me to entertain. Okay, I understand. I do. But you do need to just kind of this house is very confusing. Let's just get to know them. Where are they? Where are these ladies? I don't even see them in here. Well, there's Rose. Let's talk about the jousting tournament with her. And then let's see if they have any kind of... It looks like they have amazing compatibility with Rose, and with Nolly has good compatibility. So he would be more compatible with Rose, it looks like. He's like bragging about his child. He's like, I have a little one and he is great. You would absolutely love him. And what do you think about the weather? Well, she didn't like hearing about his child. Well, okay. Well, how's your day? Tell me about your day. What does he think about her? He perceives her as attractive. He's just so discussed the Black Death. I mean, Eduart, do you really have to be like that? He's like, have you heard about the Black Death? It's coming. It's gonna come. I have this feeling. It's just something that I'm really, worried about.
Noba's book. Kunkuya Taru Arabeth.
She seems to really enjoy his conversation, which is good. They're able to, get on pretty well. They've got pretty good friendship going on. Debate who the best scribe is in town. Like, we're just getting to know one another. It's just a beautiful day out. Let's see if I can get them to go ahead and do a little bit of cloud gazing and get their friendship up a little bit better. Black Death. I know, right? I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't make the rules. Hey, Stephen Ward. Welcome to the stream. You entered in at the perfect time. 59, that's not nearly as bad. No, that's not nearly as bad. 59's a little bit better, isn't it? So he's trying to get on with her. They're going to do a little bit of cloud gazing. Hopefully this will get their relationship up a little bit. He is in a little bit better of a mood. She seems to have got him out of his sadness, which is kind of nice because at least now he'll be able to do a little bit of, flirting with her, and maybe he can get a little bit of romance up with her. I don't know that we'll be able to completely woo her, considering, he does have that underlying sadness, considering he did just lose his father. But we can at least give it a try and see if they can get some romance going. But their friendship is going up pretty steadily, which I do like. He's definitely getting along a little bit better with her than he did with Nale. So, I don't know. I kind of like that. Maybe Rose is the one for him. If he doesn't pass out on her, because he is extremely exhausted. And in his mind, he's thinking to himself, I wonder if she's into having children. Do you think that she'd want to bear me some kids? I really could use some more kids. And she's just thinking, she accepted the flirt, but it didn't give them any romance.
Corbo, Demaza, Fubim Skooma.
Let's go ahead and ask her if she's single and see if he can maybe, you know, whisper in her ear a little bit. Don't be too forward, okay? Just compliment her appearance. Tell her she looks lovely. She is single. He's like, you are dashing. And she's like, oh, thank you. Offer her a rose.
Gilbador Aga.
There's that romance we're looking for. That makes me think of Romeo and Juliet. I'm not sure I spelled that right. Totally. How did he woo her? Could you imagine the stories of them telling their children? Well, you know how your dad wooed me? He told me about the Black Death. And I knew right then that I was going to spend my life with him. Because who else brings up Black Death when they're trying to woo someone but your father? Let's see if he can confess his attraction to her and see how they do. He's like, I'm really, really tired. Like, I would love to continue flirting with you, but, like, if I don't get some sleep soon, I'm probably going to pass out on you. Go ahead and just tell her, though. He did tell her. He's like, I'm very attracted to you. If I could just get that boyfriend-girlfriend thing going on here, that would be great.
Muchi Pichi? Essenoi Florib. Venosa Golarga.
Shwek Nagog. Sabadurai.
Ghana Shuna. Thar Benib.
She's playing hard to get on me, though.
Washes a breeze.
Oh, he's doing it on his own now. I'm not even making him do this. He's just whispering in her ear all by himself. He's like, I've got this, Misty. You just stand back and watch me work. I'm going to do a little bit of magic. Very good. You do you. She really, really is keen, though. Oh, there it is. Asked to be girlfriend. If I can just secure that girlfriend thing in the bag. Okay, we got it. We're going to go ahead and head them on home now that they are in a relationship. And then I am going to let him go ahead and head home. No, don't you go to her bed. Go home. He's like, I gotta pee. I need some rest. I'm gonna go home. It was so nice getting to know you and us, you know, having these romantic rendezvous. But I've really got to get home. I've left my children home alone all day, and I'm literally about to wee myself. And so I really... Alright, so we're going to head him home now. And it is 8:52. Oh, where the time has gone away from us. Let's go ahead and get over to our spreadsheet. And let's roll and see if Idonia Ledford is going to live or die. So she is aging up to a toddler, as we know. And for toddlers, they can't roll a... what? I don't remember. 4, 8, and a 12. Alright, Idonia. It's your moment to shine. Alright, so if we give our dice a roll, she rolled an 11. Which means Idonia gets to live. So let's go ahead and head over to Idonia's house. I'm going to queue up here for him to just go ahead and go to the bathroom and stuff. Oh my gosh, his needs are in shambles. So we'll queue up for him to go take care of himself here. How are the children? The children seem to be okay-ish. But he is in really bad shape. Okay, you really need to go to the washroom, bud. Like, really bad. Go eat, go to the washroom, go to bed. All right, and let's go over to the Ledford's house, and we will age up Adonia to a toddler and give her makeover. They can tell their children about how they talked about dying. That's going to be pleasant to hear to the 4-year-olds. Well, you know, maybe they won't tell them that when they're 4. Maybe they'll tell them that when they're a little bit older, but I'm just saying it'll be a tale to tell. All right, where are our Ledford family? There they are. Let's go ahead and, all right, so she's an infant, so we will just go straight into manage households and age her up because, yeah.
Uxaloy Scoofa.
All right, so here is our little Adonia here. As a infant, we're just going to go ahead and age her up to a toddler. And she is going to be independent and have an easy temperament. Okay, we love that. We love that for her. And let's go ahead and give her makeover. She's going to have that orangey hair, which we love. I don't really think she needs a whole lot of work. I'm just going to give her some eyelashes and maybe a little bit of blush. Because she is adorable as she is. I think that hair is probably the right color because she had that orangey hair. She's just like the most precious thing ever. And the Petechias and the Ledfords are both green, so we'll put her in her green clothes. All right, and we'll take her photo for the family tree. And there is Idonia Ledford. She is super cute. So far, we have good luck going into this year. I mean, aside from Ernie passing away, we have good luck going into this year. Our dice are being kind to us, and we love that. All right, and let's go ahead and take a peek at their family. We're going to just hop in and play with them here for a moment. Was that the right family, or did I go into the wrong ones? Did I go into the wrong family? I can't remember. How is Adonia related to the main household? No, I went to the right one. Adonia is their cousin. So Ivania is Lance's daughter, and Lance is Ernie's brother. Or was Ernie's brother. Why are you not home? Bring yourself home. So Ivania was Ernie's niece. And so there are cousins. Adonia looked kind of bossy and menacing. Yeah, so we have Ivania is the mother of this family, and her husband is Irvin. And I'm not really sure what's going on with his face, because honestly, it doesn't do that when I'm in cast, but when I'm in the game, it does. So it's really, really strange. But this is Irvin, the husband. And then we have Darja Ledford. She's the oldest. She is super cute. And then we have Edonia. And then we have the littlest one that they just recently had, Merrick Ledford, the heir. So, this is this family. And we don't play with them very, very often. That's another thing, is you guys need to let me know what families you're wanting to get to see more often, because I would like to know what families you're wanting to see, because I would kind of like to start playing a little bit rotationally. So you guys can see some of the other families, even if we just play them like one day out of the year, so that you guys can see them in action. So we get to know our other families a little bit better as well, so that we have a better idea of who these characters are, because it's kind of hard for me when I'm aging them up to know what traits to give them and things like that, because I don't really know these characters all that well, because we don't play with them other than to just get them pregnant and age them up. So when I'm playing with them and we're getting to know them as a family, as you know, then we'll get to know them a little bit better.
Darcy.
But as we know, Ivania had a lot of babies, and she has lost a lot of babies. She had quadruplets and had lost all of them except for Adonia was one of 4, and she was the only one that lived. And she had Darja, obviously. And then she had Marique, who was just the one single birth. Thank God, because honestly, I was like, why is she having so many babies? But yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and we will clean up this mess, and let's get to making some actual like food here for the family. How is everyone's needs? You're good, but you're tired. All right, so we need to figure out something for sleeping arrangements for this family. We've got 2 toddlers that need beds, and we have to get some beds in this house for this family. All right. Let's do that. We have a crib and we have a bassinet, which we will keep because obviously she'll need a bassinet. But let's go ahead and get 2 toddler beds for these girls. Let's put them here maybe. Oh, there was already a bed there. Well, that's fine. All right. So, Darja, you're tired. Why don't you go ahead and go to sleep? And you're also sleepy. Why are you all sleepy? Because it is 10:30 at night. Everyone should be going to bed. And why don't you go ahead and put Marique to bed, please? So it is almost Friday, which is the next day. Obviously, on Friday, we have 3 birthdays that we have to do. We have 3 birthdays. I can't believe it. So hopefully our dice will be kind to us on these birthday rolls as well. Okay, Marique. Go to sleep, son.
Don't.
Oh, I didn't realize she had a pie there. And I'm making her cook. She could have just eaten that one. Well, great. I'm sorry, I don't, Ivania, if I'd have realized, but I didn't. She's like, that's fine, we'll have food for tomorrow.
Arpanaya Bonin Grabe. Kisnoit. Wapata Fibose. Chul. Kinod.
All the children are asleep and the house is finally quiet, which we love so much. Let's hope that she can do this without burning the house down.
Oh, Chumcha.
Not with you sitting down on the job. Get up off your arse.
Hatayabe.
Shilurba Kitsuni. Simze Pohaben.
Alright, you go to bed. And then you can go ahead and eat your food when you're done cooking. And then you can go to bed for the night as well because it's almost midnight. I do think that, you know, you guys should get some rest. We've got a chicken coop here with no chickens and a garden here with no garden. We love that. We'll have to get them planting things and stuff like that. So that's one thing that if I start playing with these other families, we'll get them gardening and stuff like that.
Oh, wait, wow.
Vanya is super happy in her life and is loving it so much. Yesterday, or well, the last like 3 months, or it would have been the last episode, her sister had come over when she had just given birth to Marique, I believe, possibly. And she was kind of giving her a little bit of a hard time and telling her how to raise her family. And she kind of has a little bit of a difficult relationship with her sister. And it's her half sister, but she does have a little bit of a difficult relationship with her, with Talia. And so they were kind of arguing a little bit, but Talia was like, I'm just trying to help you have a good life, and I just want you to do things the right way. And Vanya was like, I don't need you telling me how to raise my family. You need to tend to your own family and worry about your family and leave me to mine. We're happy here, you know. So they were kind of getting on poorly, but it is Friday now officially, and we do have the birthday of Simon Petechia, which is her nephew, Talia's son. So we'll be aging him up to a toddler as well today on if he hopefully makes his successful pass of his birthday roll. Oh, are you going to go feed your little one? Because he's hungry.
Goga burble.
Yeah, go give him a little feed, please. So since it is the next day, let's go ahead and hop over to our spreadsheet, and then we will give the birthday rolls a roll. So for today, we have Simon Petechia aging up to a toddler, Tatum McGrath is aging up to a teen, and Edith Arundel, which is Henry's wife, is aging up to an adult. So if we look at the thing, obviously Simon can't roll a 4, 8, or 12. And he rolled a 20, so Simon gets to live. And Tatum can't roll a 7, I believe. Yeah, a 7. And he rolled a 20 as well. And for Edith, she's an adult, or rolling to be an adult, so she needs to roll an even number. She rolled an 8, so she gets to live as well. We love that. All right, everybody gets to live. Oh, and Talia's gone into labor, it says. So we were planning to go into the Petechia house anyway so we could age up Simon, but we're going to go there now because Talia has gone into labor. So let's go ahead and head over to the Petechia house. Looks like we're having another roll. Well, 2 actually, for mom and baby. All right, so we have arrived here, and as you can see, she's bursting, just bursting. So let's go ahead and let her have her baby. Look how uncomfortable she looks. She is very uncomfortable. She's like, oh my gosh, not again. More pregnancy, more labor. Yeah, you've done this once or twice. You're gonna be okay. You've got this, mama. Let's just hope that you live through it. And baby lives through it.
Don't want Nubu.
It always cracks me up when they say that because it makes me think they're saying, I don't want this new boo. But you're having it. It's happening.
Oh, Discoofa. Oh,
All right, and it's a boy. So if you would like to give me a boy name in the comments, we are having a boy. And they are Italian, so we would need an Italian name. Or otherwise, I can just go to my list. I do have a list of names here. I'll give you guys a few minutes to give me some name ideas. Luca? Sure.
Herxa.
Okay, let's see if Luca and Mom are going to live. Alright, so we are going to roll, and Mom can't get a 1. She got a 9, so Mom lives. Baby can't get a 1, 5, 10, 15, or 20. Baby gets an 11, so Luca lives. All right, Luca. So it's Friday. Luca Petechia. Perfect. Both of them lived. The dice are being super kind. Like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm liking 1336. We're going to go ahead and let her feed this baby, and then we will age up little Simon, which I think is here. Yes, it is.
Crush.
All right, Simon, let's hop into Cass and give you your makeover.
One Genie Makosa.
All right, Simon is aging up to a toddler. And he's going to be independent and always hungry. I don't know that I like that part, but okay. This family struggles to remain fed. They always, like, every time I come here, they're always really, really hungry, and they never want to, like, be cooking or anything. I don't know what their deal is, but yeah, we love that. All right, I think I'm gonna let him keep that hair. And once again, this is Green family. And what do we want to put him in for his hot weather? Maybe this one. And for his cold weather, we will put him in this one again. Little Simon. Those green eyes. Super cute. Hi, Leah Maria. Welcome in. We had taken Eduart over to meet, was it Rose? Yes, I think it was Rose. Rose Larkin. And Eduart and Rose are in a relationship now. We freaking love that. So, we love that. So thank you. How are you doing today? All right, so we are going to let mom and baby bond. She's hungry. See what I mean? Everybody in this house is always hungry. Is there food? Yes, there's food. All right, come grab you a serving of this. I'm gonna get Dad to go ahead and cook because honestly, it seems like he's the only one that ever wants to cook anything in this house. And I don't know why that is. But every time I try to get Mom to cook anything, she's like, yeah, no, I'm not going to do it. So I'm going to get him to cook.
Chima Barstool.
And I'm going to get Aideen to go ahead and just like come over here and clean up some.
Stoon Rebus. Ziffle Fuba. Yo Swabo, you know.
All right, perfect. I'm good. How about you? I'm good. I'm good. We are just carrying on, you know, carrying on. We are just aging up people, and we're carrying on with this day. Speaking of aging up people, we need to go over to the McGrath family, and we need to age up Tatum McGrath, and we need to age up Edith Arundel, so we better go ahead and hop over into them. Where is the McGraths? All right. I am back. Just pork chops and mashed potatoes and gravy. Ah, nice. That sounds like a very good meal. Okay, Tatum, where are you? There you are. It is time for you to age up, son. Alright, so if we age him up here, we're going to set the age to teen. And he's turning into a preteen. Alright, so we will randomize his trait. He got egghead. So he is gloomy, a daydreamer, clear-headed, and an egghead. These Sims are very focused but can get stuck in their own head, which also goes hand in hand with him being a daydreamer because he's very inspired but he gets lost in his own thoughts. He is going to be so scatterbrained just like all the time. I am going to make him... I don't know. Maybe let's do a knowledge thing for him. Or maybe not if he's going to be scatterbrained all the time. Maybe he doesn't want to do something knowledge-based. I love your loading screen. Oh, thank you. Maybe... Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we'll do... No. Maybe we'll just do a family one and give him successful lineage. Alright. So there is Tatum. We're going to have to hop into Cass and give him his makeover. I hate how they all sit down like that. I don't know what the deal is with that, but yeah. We love that. Creative? Oh, we want to do something creative? Like what? We've got Musical Genius, Lord of the Knits, Master Maker, Master Actor, Painter Extraordinaire, or Best-Selling Author. I guess I could do like Lord of the Knits. Oh, music? You want me to do music for him? Family is fine. I just don't think that music would fit for the time. Look how short he is. Oh my goodness. Okay. I don't really think he needs to have anything done to him. I'm gonna look at the different hair. I was just thinking he might be inspired more. Yeah, I agree. Maybe this hair. No, I don't like that on him. Maybe this hair. Or this hair. No, maybe this hair. I don't know. Did we like that other hair better? Maybe that was better. Maybe that long hair on him is good. Maybe we'll do that one. He has such dark hair. Wow. All right, they're yellow. Look how skinny he is. That is some fancy digs he's got on right there. Okay, I'm gonna have to scoot back just a little so I can get his photo. He's so short. Alright, there's Tatum. Jet black hair. I know, I know. Not sure where he got the jet black hair from, though. It had to have been from his grandfather, because, like, his dad and his mom don't have jet black hair, so it had to have been passed down in the family, right? Like James Arundel, he had jet black hair, so it had to have come down from the line. Alright, I guess we need to roll and see if he's going to marry, or we can wait until he ages up to a teen. I think I'll wait until he ages up to a full teen and we'll roll then to see if he's going to marry. Look at Bernard. Alright, so this family is massive. They are a full family of 8. I'm still supposed to be trying for Scarlett to have more babies. She's not stopped having her babies. She still has to have more. But I'm at capacity for the family numbers right now. And I don't really necessarily want to go into MC Command Center and make it where I can put more people in the family, because then I can't edit them in the family, like in CAS. And that's just a nightmare for me. So I am just going to wait until Tatum gets out of the house, and then we'll have another one, and we'll do it that way, I guess. I don't know. Probably not ideal to do it that way, but that's what we're going to do. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go out of this house now, and we're going to go over to Edith Arundel, and we're going to age her up to an adult. And that's just going to be really quick. And then we will probably come back to the Petechia house, and we'll play with them for a little while, because tomorrow is another birthday in the Petechia house. Or go back to the Petechia house and play with them, because tomorrow is another birthday for the Petechia house. And yeah, so we'll play with the Petechias for a little while. right, Edith. It is your time to shine. Because you are aging up to an adult.
Ah.
And you
Oh,
didn't change
good.
at all. We love it. But you're an adult now. You've done it. All right. Okay, so let's head over to the Petechia house and we will play with them until tomorrow when we will be aging up little Luca, because he will be aging up into a infant. We probably could have gone ahead and rolled for his infant role, but you know. Let's see if they finished their cooking. Of course he didn't. Why would he have done that? Resume your gruel, please. How many more does Scarlet have to have? Scarlet still has to have 2 more pregnancies. Okay, I don't think you can make it down the stairs, can you? No, you can't. So you need to grab a serving for Simon. Because little Simon is hungry and he can't get down the stairs. But he's feeling really happy up here playing with his dolls. He's like, I don't even care. Quit playing with your dolls and go ahead and eat your food, though.
Limla? Kibaya!
I don't want you to get taken away. Oh, yeah, 2 more. And then Ivania has to have 7 more, and Talia here has to have 3 more. I got a present that I think is dumb. I want to trade it with a friend or give it back. Can I do that? That present was for you. Be grateful. Okay. Go ahead and do laundry in the wash tub when you're done with what you're doing, please, because there is laundry everywhere. And let's get her out here to take care of some of this stuff because this is ridiculous. The shed is green. The chickens are starving. So they have animals here on their farm, but they don't have a garden because I haven't planted a garden yet. Where do you think you're going, little one? He's like, I'm just wandering around. Don't mind me. This is Cristofo. He is so precious. Okay, then you need to go to the washroom when you're done because you are clearly... Did you do the laundry? Yeah, you did, but you didn't move it to the line, so you don't get to go to bed until you actually finish and follow through with the full task at hand. He's like, but I'm exhausted. It's been a really rough day. It's only 10 o'clock in the morning, but he's already exhausted. Maybe you can come out here and go fishing. That'll give you something to do. And what can you do with your time other than wander around? Look at him ride on his little horse. Come up here and stack some stuff. Hopefully that's getting you some movement skill. If not, you need to stack some stuff because you need some movement skill so you can learn how to walk down the stairs. So this family is a lot, I don't know, usually they're a little more chaotic. Right now they're kind of peaceful. It's a little less chaotic, I guess, I don't know, than I normally expect it to be. They're just kind of getting on, doing their little chores and trying to make the most of it. That being said, her baby is asleep, so, you know, that helps. She's like, I've got to go to the bathroom. You keep telling me to do all these chores, but I've really got to go. Well, okay. And he needs to go to the washroom as well, but, you know, he's up here sleeping. Go to the washroom. Are you getting some good fishing skills in? No, not really. You're not catching anything. What do you think of this little sibling? Oh no, unwanted sibling. Cristofo just met a sibling he doesn't want at all. Be back in a minute, just got to bathe my dog. Yeah, no worries. This baby's just really quiet and not, oh, I forgot to put Beatrix in the graveyard. We should probably go do that really quick. I'm really bad about, doing that. He's like, I'm tired. I don't care. Otherwise, I will forget to place the tombstones and then we'll end up losing them when people die. And that will be just tragic. So we'll go place her tombstone in the cemetery. Alright, she can go here. And now you can go back home. See, that was very quick. He's like, fine. Oh my goodness. I know. Alright, let's go in, check on our main family. Oh wait, I don't want to do that. What is today? Today is, you know what, we'll go and check on our main family. It's fine. I want to check on our main family because I want to see how Eduart is getting on with Rose. Because I want them to build up that relationship and I want him to go ahead and get in a relationship with her so that we can hopefully get him started having babies. Because Higgledy got me thinking about the fact that they need babies and now I'm panicking. So I'm like, oh no, does he need more kids? Alright, so let's see if I can get her to come to the house. I'm going to invite her over here. instead of us going to her this time. That way we can take care of our children. Which our kids seem to be okay right now. We're all in pretty good shape. Except for the fact that we're just super sad because we lost Ernie. Poor Gregor is scarred for life because he witnessed it. So we love that. Did she say she was going to come over? She will be right over. Okay, good. Oh, we have mail. Do we have mail? No, we don't have mail. I lied. Alright. In the meantime, why don't you go ahead and come in here and cook? Oh, we have plenty of food. It's fine. He's like, no, I'm not going to go cook anything. I'm waiting to see Rose. I'm waiting on her. Here she is. Invite her in. Instantly, he's like, I'm not wasting any time.
You bosa.
Oh, she'll be around.
What happened? You were perfectly fine and now you're not. What are you doing, Eduart? Honestly. You walked inside the house and then you walked outside of the house.
Them for a Bobby.
Is she gonna say yes? She did say yes. Well, she's more keen than I thought she was. They even had themselves a little kiss.
Yay, Bulurvy.
He's like, I am, crisis resolution. Okay, I just need to pause it. In getting engaged to her made his midlife crisis pass. And what did that say? And he is going through a resolution phase. He is reflecting on who he is and where he is in life. She just made his midlife crisis phase pass. She's made his life so happy now. Oh, that's so sweet. That being said, we have all of the workings here for a wedding. Right here in our yard. Because we're super prepared. So we're just going to go ahead and go get married to Rose. Eduart, please stand up and stop acting like a child.
A beamy Shrosies, new loy.
Discoofa.
I know that you're sad because you just lost your father, but you're about to get married. It's the happiest day ever. Right here next to your cow. I mean, it's probably not the best placement in the world, but, it's not every day that, you get married. He's like, this is the second time I've gotten married. It is, but, it is a beautiful ceremony here on your beautiful land with this beautiful woman that you have fallen in love with, and she has made you a happy man. You're no longer in a midlife crisis. Look how happy you are. Oh, we love it. We absolutely love it. Oh, where'd they go? Put a ring on it, Eduart. Why are you so cold? Okay, we don't have time for you right now, Alda. Can you not see we're having a wedding? Mischief, not so much. She doesn't like mischief. Okay, you don't have to. Oh, he is going to put the ring on it. We love that, Eduart. We do. We really do. Confetti, and they are married. We love that. Why does this always do this to me? Okay. Moving in together. Yes. Rose is going to move in with us. We're not going to take any of that money. No. All right, Rose. We are going to go into cast and change your name, though. Because you are now an Arendelle.
Ebony sycophus.
Look at you go. Got you married. You know what that means. It's time for you to get pregnant. We're at least going to try for that baby because they have to consummate this relationship and try for that baby, and we will go ahead and have them do that. He's like, I'm extremely sad. That being said, I'll also have to get them a different bed because I think this bed is too small for 2 people. So let me get them a different bed. So let me do that real quick. Where is the mattress for that one? I wonder. Or will any mattress work? No, that one won't work clearly. Or that one. It's kind of like not wanting to fit, huh? I don't know. Let's see if it works. Pillow fight with her. No. Let's get her to do it. Can they not try for a baby? Oh, I guess they have to have their first kiss. They didn't have their first kiss after they got married? Don't you find that a little weird? I find that a little weird. Okay, well, they've had their first kiss now. Now can they try for a baby?
Donor and shoe.
No. Okay.
Binka. Laparani. Sawoda. Nuloy. Koabing. Kebe. Stulain Lamina. Kwa Korabani.
Oh, Lunkus.
Saspinaflo. Uchima Finas Taba. Drabble. Flushi. Rabanina. Woonif. Rapani. Lahoin.
Why can she not try for a pregnancy? She's a young adult. Oh, there we go. There's the option. Okay, you children need to get out of here. That's part of the problem. They're like, we're all just so sad. Okay. What is going on? She's gonna go cross stitch. I mean, can we not? Clearly her priorities are different than mine. She's like, I'm not trying to get pregnant right now. Can we please try to get pregnant right now? Come over here and do something. Come, like, go potty. Or actually go play with some dolls. Oh my goodness, children. Get out of the parents' bedroom. Well, this isn't working out for me quite like I had anticipated it to do. Welcome back, Tracy. She likes to cross stitch. I am so glad that she likes to cross stitch. Does she like to have babies? Is that a possibility? Eduart is too sad to do this. I realize that Eduart is too sad to do this, but you know who's not too sad to do this? Rose. But Rose is like clearly not gonna do it. So we love that. It literally will not let me do the try for pregnancy. I don't understand. Maybe I can do it in the cow shed. Oh, they're woohooing already. Okay, that's weird. I don't understand. I don't understand this game. No protection was used. That's all I care about. Oh, now they're going to the shed. Okay, whatever. I don't understand. Look at the children. The children are so sad. They're like, we lost our grandfather and we gained a new mom. All in the same, like, year. I don't know, like... That's unheard of. Yes, but...
Oh,
Okay, well, she's keen. I'm telling you, she's keen. You know what else you need to do is, Rose, when you're done, you need to cook. Because we need food in this house. So I need you to cook the children some food. Well, technically, I guess we've tried twice in one day for a baby, even though I did not intend to do that. But, you know, sometimes these things happen. Who's here? Talia's here. Okay. Well, hello, Talia. Why are you here? You can come on in, though. If you want, you can visit. She's probably coming over to give her condolences about the loss of our dad. He's like, you can come on in. Alright, are you cooking? You are cooking. We love that. I'm going to get Alda to come in here and help you by cleaning up this dirty dishes. John's like, I'm starving to death. Gregor is starving to death. Eduart's just great. Other than the fact that he's sad, he's great. his needs are great. Let's rephrase that. Look at him. He's like, I just got married. 14 more hours of him being sad. But other than that, look at all that happiness he's got going on. We love that. Recalibrating from an emotional breakdown, it will take a little time for Eduart to get back to a happy place. Yeah. We love that, you know, at least she's trying to help him get back to a happy place. Can you go ahead and give Gregor a quick bath? What else do we need for this year? Let's take a look at the timeline. So for Saturday, we have Luca and Annabelle McGrath aging up. And then for Sunday, we have Joan McNulty and Scarlett and Bernard McGrath aging up. So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and do our spins for them, like for everybody. So just so we know who's aging and who's not. So let's go ahead and do our spins for the rest of the year. I'm just going to pause the game here. All right, so our spins for our infant, we can't roll a 12, 16, 18, or a 20. We rolled a 5. So Luca gets to live. And then Annabelle can't roll a 4, 8, or 12. She rolled a 3. And then Joan can't roll a 4, 8, or 12. She rolled an 11. All right, and Scarlett and Bernard need to roll even numbers. All right, come on, Scarlett. Scarlett's gonna die. All right, so how many years does she have? 7. All right, let me write this down, because I'm gonna have to add all this down into my spreadsheet. Scarlett gets 7 years. And then we've got Bernard. Oh, he dies too. How many years? 6. Crap. This is not good news for the McGrath family, because they are a very big family. If we were to look at the McGraths, they have the most children. What am I going to do with all their children? No. All right. That is to say, they still have 7 and 6 years to live, but there's also the war coming up, so he very well maybe would die before then even. I don't know. He could very well die before then, if he gets drafted into the war. Look at her cross-stitching here. She really does love cross-stitching. Alright, she's good with her food. You need to eat something. Okay, good. You also need to come eat something. Like, she cooked some food, so you guys should come eat. We love it. I like that she is into cross-stitching and that she likes to do that. That is actually really a neat thing. Excuse me. Grace wasn't really into anything like that. She didn't really kind of get into cross-stitching or anything like that. She kind of helped out in the gardening, and she was really into gardening and things like that, but she didn't really pick up any like hobbies such as cross-stitching or knitting or anything like that. So the fact that Rose likes to cross-stitch is really nice. I really like that. Look at Talia. Talia's like, hello, I just came over to check on everybody. Why is he yelling at them? Alda's like, I am just trying to help you because Grandpa told me that you were going to need help and I needed to be a big helper to you, and now you're yelling at me, and I don't know why you're yelling at me.
Wavu, Ruskan Lampima, Muchi Pichi?
Talia's like, your dad's just going through a hard time right now. You need to just, calm down. Oh no, he's like, should I be more lenient? Eduart is wondering whether all these strict rules and high standards are worth upholding for his usually well-behaved family member. Perhaps he should loosen his expectations a bit. You think so, Eduart? Do you think so? Maybe just a little bit.
Warbodaish, Quimbo.
As you continue to yell at her. I mean, really. Rose is thinking, well, dang, why is he yelling? She's going to be like, Eduart, try to cheer up, sweetie. Everything's going to be okay.
Brisham, Wafatub, Preeton?
Subao Habri, Homefront Nibahana.
Sarefi Pardus Gizna. Guaz
You
Karenzi.
desperately need to go to the woods.
Seneke, Belindi. Quafika.
Alright, go to the bed, everyone. It is almost time for bed. It is about 10 o'clock.
Alabar. Bumkaro Sumbisi. Clem. Washa Zabris.
I really appreciate you coming over, Talia. I do, but it's time for you to go home. It's 10 o'clock at night, and we're all getting ready to go to bed because this family is early to rise. Early to bed, early to rise, and I know that you like to probably keep weird hours at your house, but we don't. Not over here. Not to mention the fact that tomorrow is a big day for your house because you have a toddler aging up over there, and so you should be at home getting ready for your baby to age up. Oh no, it's to an infant. Your baby's aging up to an infant. Go to bed there, Alda. You need to go to bed too. Come get in your bed. Why are you sleeping on your rocking horse? Oh, the poor little bean. You have a bed you can sleep in. I'm not sure why she's sleeping in that bed instead of this one. Assign left side of the bed to Rose. Assign the right side of the bed to Eduart. Rose, come sleep in your bed. Come sleep in your side of the bed. You have a marital bed. You don't have to sleep by yourself.
Yafana?
Oh, they can't use this bed? Okay, that's weird.
Oh.
Don't be weird. Why can they not sleep in this bed? Okay. Let's fix that. Where is the headboard that I used earlier? $12,000 for a mattress. Like, really? That's ridiculous. Is it made of gold? I don't think they're going to be able to sleep together on that one either. This is annoying. Okay, sleep on that bed. Sleep. And sleep. Alright. Why are you guys not in bed? Go to bed. Everyone needs to go to sleep, please. Alright, and we are going to jump over to the Petechia house and age up Luca, and then the McGrath house to age up Annabelle, because it is Saturday, the next day in the year. And then I will probably go ahead at that point and end the stream, and I will play the last day off camera of the year, which will just be us aging up Joan and Scarlett and Bernard. So let's go ahead and jump in. Oh, she's still at our house. Why is she still at our house? That's annoying. Didn't I tell you to go home, Talia? Go home. Alright, so let's go up here and age up little Luca to an infant. Look how happy she is. Now she's going to have 2 toddlers and an infant in this house. She's going to definitely have her hands full, and she has to go ahead and get pregnant again. So we are going to have her try for another baby. The poor woman, I tell ya. I feel for her, I do.
Oh, nib. Sit bow.
Alright, so we are going to have us a calm. Alright, let's hop into Cass and give him his makeover. Alright, little Luca. You got red hair, but black eyebrows. Well, well. Cute baby. All right. Green. All right, Luca. It's your moment to shine. We have a lot of green-eyed babies. I'll tell you that. And then we will hop over and age up Annabella McGrath. So many birthdays in this stream. Goodness gracious. And we'll see the family that is going to be in so many years losing the parents, which sucks so bad because look how big this family is. What am I going to do with all of these kids? Look at all of these children that are going to be orphaned when their parents pass away. Look at all of them. Look at all of these kids. Like, oh my gosh. All right, Annabella, here you are. We are going to age you up, little one. And you are going to be inquisitive and mute. So she's not going to be able to talk. And then for your cold weather, this one, and you are golden. Little Annabella McGrath. She's adorable. All right, and that being said, I think I am going to go ahead and leave this one here. We have had a lot go on in this stream today. We have had a death. We have had so many birthdays and a lot of survivals. Unfortunately, we are going to be losing Scarlett in 7 years and Bernard in 6 years. We know that they are going to be passing away because of the roles that they got in their adult birthdays. But we do still have 7 and 6 years with them still. So we are going to have a little bit of time. Hopefully he doesn't get drafted in the 100 Years War. Fingers crossed, I guess. But we'll just have to see. Only time will tell. We are getting really close to the 100 Years War. I'm going to finish out 1336's last day and age up Joan McNulty and Scarlett and Bernard into adults. And I will do that off camera, and I will give you the pictures of them. Well, obviously Scarlett and Bernard aren't going to change how they look, but I'll give you Joan's little toddler picture on the community post. And then we will be doing 1337, obviously in a video. And that is the beginning of our 100 Years War, where we will find out who's going to war and who we're going to be seeing in the first part of that draft. And so that's going to be super exciting, I guess, to see who goes and who we're going to lose in the draft and all of that fun stuff. So that'll be exciting to see. That being said, I'm going to leave this here. Thanks so much for joining me today. I had a blast with you guys, and I will see you in the next one. But until then, I'm going to go ahead and fly for now. Bye, Ravens.